Hey y'all, welcome back. So I got a theme song for my channel, but I'm a little shy, so I might do it next time. But anyways, wait, hold up, I see hands. Just making sure ain't nobody feeding my dog. Okay, anyway. Let's eat and chill for a while. Okay, anyway, so I am doing a mukbang today from KFC. I have got my KFC, what is this, the Cheetos Sandwich, some fries or wedges, whatever you want to call them. Let me see if I can get me a nice thumbnail. Okay, so I got my Cheetos sandwich, I got my wedges, I've got some dessert. What do they call these? Dessert biscuits, I guess. They're supposed to be inspired by Cinnabon, but it don't really look all Cinnabon-y to me. It just looks like some biscuits. They just plop some stuff on top of. But anyways, so I've got that. And then move this stuff out the way. These I'm probably not going to eat. Nashville chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, my Sprite, and of course I've got to have some water. So I'm going to start with this stuff because it's the main attraction, and move this stuff to the side so I can get some space. So I'm going to take my sandwich out of this box. Oh my God. So you guys can see what it looks like before I actually dig in. And hopefully you guys can see. I'm turning it around. Yeah, okay. So far it's not looking like anything spectacular to me. I'm a little curious. This little sauce that's on here is a little suspect. I'm doing something. What you want? I'm doing something. What do you want? Okay, go upstairs. I'm recording. Go upstairs and sit down. But don't be, get Zaire in here too. Don't be going back and forth to the room while your dad is recording either. Knocking on the door. Where's Zaire? All right, y'all. Get on up out of here so I can have my talk. And Kiki, do me a favor. Go get the green tablet and bring it downstairs and put on something for your brother. All right, you guys. So, as you can tell by the title, I want you guys to get to know me. I've been doing Instacart talk and Uber Eats and all that good stuff. But when I actually recorded a family intro a while back with my girls. But since I decided to add mukbangs to my channel, I wanted to do a, like I said, kind of get to know me a little bit. And then there's a topic that I want to talk about. That frightens a lot of people. So we're going to get to that. So right now, as you can see, I'm starving. I have been out there working, you guys. I just literally got back from doing Uber Eats. And literally, it's about 2:30. I've been out there since 11, and I'm going back tonight too. So I'm starving, as you can tell. What did I have for breakfast today? I had some, I made a cup of noodles, which I only ate half of it because I shared the other half with my baby. And then I had some regular butter and jelly toast and some coffee. Just something to put in my stomach so I can get out there so I won't be hungry. And then while we were out there, because I had the kids with me, I stopped and got a, what you call that? Some corn dogs from Wiener Schnitzel to feed the kids lunch. So they had corn dogs and some of those Madeline cookies from Starbucks. And that was it. So. I gotta be honest with you guys, even though I've been wanting to do a mukbang for a while, I've been kind of nervous about it at the same time because it's like, even though I said I was gonna add this, but you know, I would really be disappointed if my subscribers were to all of a sudden disappear. But like I said, I did make a couple of videos where I explained, you know, I don't want to add too much to this channel because it kind of confuses people when they come expecting to see a certain type of content and then they don't. So I said I was going to keep it. I'm still going to do my Instacart. That's going to be the majority of the videos. I'm going to do my Instacart. Excuse me, it's probably going to be half and half. It's going to be Instacart videos. It's also going to be my mukbang. So those who want to watch my mukbangs will. And for those of you who don't, you don't have to. You can just come and watch my Instacart videos and keep it pushing. I'm cool with that because I'm definitely not going to stop doing my videos about the gig economy. I mean, that's my life right now. That's what paid for this. Uber Eats. So I ain't going to stop that, but you know, I at least wanted to tell y'all so that y'all won't be feeling bamboozled. So, you done back there? You done? So, let me just okay, just let them walk around and you go upstairs. Okay, so yeah, plug it up. Alright, so I have, or we have, by we I mean me, here baby, me and my fiance, between the two of us we have 8 kids, and they're not all here full time, but as you can imagine, for the summertime they are all here, and it's a lot of work, mainly for me though, because let me tell you something about this food. Anyways, so I have six kids. I have 6 children that just come from me. 5 of them I gave birth to biologically. One of them is actually my niece. And I'm speaking low because that's the child that's with me all the time, my niece. And she is unaware that she is my niece. She is 7 years old, and I have had her since she was a baby. My sister, who was her biological mother, fell into the street life real heavy. Drugs, prostitution, you name it. My mother had legal guardianship of this baby for the first 6 months of her life. However, my mom passed away of breast cancer 6 years ago. So I wasn't about to have her in the system. She was already living in the house. Her mom was already living, my mom and her were already living in the house with me, so I had already developed a relationship with her. And because she was so young, I knew that the transition wouldn't be as hard. Don't get me wrong, I know that she still felt a missing presence, but me and my mom really do resemble each other a lot. So it wasn't that hard for her to fall right into sync with us. And I've raised her as my own, along with my other 4 daughters. You guys know my son, he's not even 2, so he wasn't around at that time. He just got here. So here, want some more? No? You want another potato? My 4 biological are from a previous relationship, and yes, by one man, because I know it's always going to be somebody to be like, Jesus, you got all those kids, you got 15 baby. No, I don't. I was in a relationship for a significant amount of time, and I have 4 kids with one person, and I have my son with my current and last partner. And I say last because if he leaves, that's it. I ain't trying this thing again. Come up here with me. Come on. Excuse me, y'all. I got company. You want to say hi?
What's up?
You want to say what's up? You want to say what's up? Let me move this out the way. Yeah. I'm going to move it out the way. Okay, so let's go for the star of the show.
So,
Here, you want to try a Cheeto? Ew. No? Okay. Excuse me. This chip. I can't say what I want to say. But this chip is hard. Strike one. Alright. I'm gonna try this sandwich all together. Yeah, mommy gonna bite.
Bite. Bite.
Well,
You.
it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. All together as a collective, it's okay. It's not bad at all. So, it kind of tastes like they put some, like they tried to imitate. Let me show y'all. They tried to imitate whatever that cheesy flavoring is from the Cheetos and make some type of paste out of it or something and put that on the sandwich. So, I don't know about anybody else, but I can definitely taste the Cheetos flavoring. Oh my God, my tooth. So, it's definitely not my first choice. Not something I would be waking up and going, oh my God, I'm craving a Cheeto sandwich. No, but it's not bad. So, and I'm going to try to bite it again. All right, so no, it's not bad. Definitely not bad at all. So anyways, like I was saying, I have my 4 kids with a previous relationship. And I have my son. And I have my Dr. Pal. And he has 2 children from a previous relationship, and that's how we get to 8. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys. We have a house full of 8. I have my children. I have split custody with their other side, so they're here every weekend, and then majority of the summertime I have them. I have them pretty much the whole summer because they're not really with me during the week because they have school and they go to school at their other house. In the process of actually trying to change that and get them here with me full time during the week, and then have the other side get, you know, what I've been getting pretty much. It's a work in progress. And then, like I said, he has his 2 kids, but it's not as easy for him to set up an arrangement with the mom because his children literally live in a city that is 300 miles away. Literally. I do mean literally. It's a 4-hour ride one way to get to where they are. So it's a lot more difficult for him to see them. So I'm actually kind of glad that they're here for the summertime. Spend some time with their daddy. Oh, finish these. They all gone, y'all. Next. Got my let me see if I can pop that up so y'all can see it. I'm working with one hand because I'm nursing under the table. Not under the table. I'm sitting in the chair and he's sitting in my lap, but yeah. That's where he disappeared to. I'm pretty sure you guys heard him saying it. He was asking for it. He don't know how to be discreet. So that's why I'm working with one hand. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that a little bit better. Hopefully you can. So, yeah. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of my video. So, a topic that I wanted to talk about with you guys today is grieving. And the reason why is because... Uh-oh. You alright? You okay? Okay. I don't really think that a lot of people know how to grieve. I don't really think that a lot of people know how to help someone who is grieving. It's just an all-around sensitive subject. Nobody wants to talk about grieving in any capacity or the loss of a loved one. And then at the same time, people can grieve from certain situations. It doesn't necessarily have to revolve around someone passing on or transitioning. You know, people can grieve from the loss of a job. You know what I mean? People get laid off after working at a job for 20 plus years. They could go through a grieving process. Or being in a 30-something year marriage, or, you know, even less than that, 3-year marriage, or whatever the case may be. People can grieve after a situation like that. So the reason why I'm speaking on it is because I know that within these last, I want to say, 12 years of my life, I have done a lot of grieving, and still am grieving in certain situations, and don't really feel like I had the support that I needed to get me through it. There was a lot of just pats on the back, oh, you'll be okay. And then there were some that didn't even take the time to look at the situation and take that into consideration towards my behavior or whatever was going on at the time. So just speaking from personal experience, if you guys know anybody that's out there that's grieving, that's going through something, you know, it doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to change who you are as a person in a negative way for you to reach out and call them. If they don't respond, leave a message, send a text message to say, hey, you know what, I understand you're going through some things. I love you. I'll be here when you need me. You know, that kind of a thing, because I didn't get a whole lot of that. And there's so much that goes into grieving. A person's religion and background, and that plays a role. For me, like I said, 12 years ago, when I first started going through this cycle, this period of my life, I had a very different perspective of religion and spirituality. I grew up Baptist, so a lot of my ideals and concepts around grieving and going through that process came from that and what I was taught by my grandmother. We wore black. We had the traditional, we have the wake where you can come and view the body. And this was for the passing of my father. My father was the first person to pass away that actually hit me big time. At the same time, when my dad passed away, literally a week before he died, I had just found out that I was pregnant with my first daughter. I was 6 weeks pregnant. So as you can imagine, I'm already emotional, happy that I'm getting ready to have my first child. I'm 22 years old. I'm getting ready to have my first child. I'm ecstatic. But at the same time, then my dad dies. And so all of the ideals that come along with that come into play. You know, this man will never get to walk me down the aisle. He'll never get to see his grandbabies. You know what I mean? I didn't even get a chance to tell him that I was pregnant. All of that goes into play. And my father raised me, so we had a very close relationship. Because I was pregnant, I was told pretty much, not literally, but in so many ways, I pretty much had to put my feelings on hold because, you know, when you're pregnant, pretty much anything that you feel emotionally can be transferred to the baby. And I didn't want to create I wouldn't say necessarily bitter baby, but I didn't want to create a baby that came into the world with such negativity. I didn't want her to be marinating and growing in my womb, feeling all of the despair and sorrow and anger and everything that I was feeling. So I literally had to force myself to be happy. I would watch movies that were had a really large comedian influence, things of that nature, to keep me happy. I tried to surround myself with people that knew my father, who could also help me through it. But I don't want to go too much in detail. Like I said, I went through a lot in terms of grieving. My father died, and then I want to say a year after that, my mom's mom died. My grandmother on my mother's side died, and then my great-great-grandmother died on my dad's side, and then my mother died, and then I lost a baby. So there was a lot. When I tell you guys a lot, and even then the situation with my kids and, you know, the custody thing, that's been an ongoing battle now for the last 4 years. So I just highly encourage you guys and definitely challenge you guys to definitely reach out. I know you guys are like, you ain't even eating, so let me eat. You see mommy? Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. No, you gotta say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Say subscribe. You tell them to come. Say, come on over. I like everything on that sandwich, and except for these stale chips. They taste like they've been sitting in somebody's meal for a while. These chips is 2 days away from being as hard as the potatoes they came from. kids. So yeah, you guys. My daughter's gonna be mad when she come back. I promised my 10-year-old we would do a mukbang together, and I was gonna try this KFC sandwich and get her McDonald's, but I think we're just gonna do all McDonald's in that mukbang and get her what she wants and get me what I want. But I'm sorry, I can't stand stuff being on the front of my teeth, and I got little bitty teeth. People call me chicklets because they small. Look like I got my baby teeth, but they adult teeth. They just little. So, yeah. But anyways, the point of what I was trying to say to you guys, really, I just want to get it out there. And my message is to stress how important it is to be there for someone when they're grieving, and be there for yourself if you're the one that's going through the grieving process. I know it makes it a little bit easier when you have people, and it makes it harder when you don't have people that understand you or try to understand you and really be there to comfort you in your time of need. But show up for yourself. If nobody else shows up for you, show up for yourself. You know what I mean? Take time out for yourself. Go through the process however you need to go through the process. When you feel yourself, you know, winding out of control, reach out. There are resources out there. You know what I mean? As much time as we spend nowadays on Google and the internet and all that other kind of stuff, there's no reason, rhyme or reason or excuse why a person can't look up some resources to get some help. And I do mean mental support services if you feel you need that. And don't be ashamed, because let me tell you something. When my mama passed away, I went and enrolled myself voluntarily into some type of grieving program because I knew I wasn't going to come out of that okay. You know what I mean? And I don't feel bad about it at all. I went and showed up and spoke to somebody, I think, once or twice a week or something like that. And I don't feel bad. Honestly, I got ridiculed by people for doing it. Which you need to speak to a therapist for. If I can't talk to you and I feel like I can't handle it, I'm going to do what I got to do to stay sane, because I got babies. I got people that's dependent on me, and I can't afford to be going crazy and being in somebody's insane asylum with no straitjacket on. I just can't. Bouncing off of no damn styrofoam wall. That ain't gonna happen. So I challenge you guys to be there. Show up for yourselves. Show up for your friends. It don't take nothing but a second, like I said, to send a phone call, a text, an email, Snapchat, Instagram. I don't care what you do. Smoke signals, SOS, hooty hoo, do something. Y'all see this? Is it good? I'm happy. As long as he eating. Because he sure as heck been having a hard time. Huh, Poo-Poo? I'm going to try this for y'all. I'm going to try it. Like I said, which is a biscuit. I could have made this here at the house. Very easy. It tastes like those biscuits that's already pre-made in the refrigerated section. All you gotta do is pop the can. It tastes like they just went and made some of them. Pop the can, put them on a baking sheet, then mix together some confectioner's sugar, some cinnamon, maybe a little bit of butter, and drizzle it on top and call it Cinnabon. Never ceases to amaze me how people get paid. How all these businesses get paid for doing stuff like this. Ain't nothing special about this damn biscuit. Nothing. Mm-hmm. Baby. One,
2,
3, 5. You shy? Hey, you know he on camera. Uh-oh. 1. No? Okay. My little love bug. Aw, thank you. You give me some kiss?
okay.
Okay.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
This is
Thank you. Good kiss.
good.
Give me another one.
This is good.
No, you eat your food? Okay, excuse me. Okay, you eat your food, I'm gonna eat mine. Okay, good food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me a kiss. So wonderful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Mommy shark. A shark. Yeah, shark. My nose is itching. Mama.
Mama.
Hmm?
Mama.
Mm-hmm. You wanna buy some mom biscuit?
No.
Okay.
Food.
You full?
No food.
You wanna get down?
Get out.
Hmm? You get down?
I see so.
I see so. Alright, y'all. Well, I pretty much ate everything. And I'm getting full. I got, let me see. One more biscuit left, which I'm probably gonna save and have that for breakfast tomorrow with some coffee or something. And then I have, excuse me, a little bit of my sandwich left. And that's it. So, I'm gonna get on out of here. For those of you who actually watch my mukbang all the way to the end, I appreciate you. Definitely. Make sure you smash that like button. Comment down below. Share, subscribe if you haven't already. And put that post notification bell button on so that way anytime I upload a video, you'll be notified. And on that note, love, light, elevation, peace. Now I gotta get up.